Hello everyone, this is gonna be The Void, checking if I'm casting, recording, yes. I always gotta check if I'm recording, because once I was talking to myself for like an hour because I thought it was casting, but it wasn't, which was sad. But yeah, anyway, I'm here versus one and only Loki, aka Nutsack Neon. He's the head of the battle team at this point in time. Although I'm not 100% sure since I'm not that involved anymore with the betas. So yeah, I'd like just playing on my Smurf, this Smurf in particular. I love the Smurf, look at the name, so OP. But yeah, meanwhile, we're just playing around, you know, 08. And here, I saw I was going versus Nutsack Neo, and he is a decent enough player to know that when someone's over here, he's gonna savior, because this is like good, very good starting money, you know. And that's why I scanned over here, because then I can see all the saviors coming. So I see the savior building, I see the savior spawning, you know, so I immediately decide to retreat. And look at this, savior walks by, I walk by, and hits nothing. Well, that was just wrecked, basically. So yeah, and that's why you want a savior if someone's here, but not if you see a scan in your base, or at least not if you see this guy's scan in your base, because then you'll know that he'll know that you want a savior, and then he'll just dodge the savior. So yeah, it's a pretty tough situation to be in. It's a little bit of a psychology game, I think. I'm using my ally to tank for me. Yeah, so, I lost my tower though, that was sad. But yeah, meanwhile, I'll just happily shooting away. I again opened with like my last video, 1 damage, and then I went the stim thing. I like this build. Meanwhile, I really wanted to get this tower, so that's why I went a bit too much out of position. And I got paid for that. But look at this, I move my savior forward as far as I can, and then I let it attack so he doesn't have any time to move it back. There I saw the orb thingies and the raven. So I was like, I wanted to do my standard build, you know, which I just demonstrated last video, but then it was like, whoa, this is like ideal battlecruiser food. Unfortunately I get hit in the face by it with one of the orbs. But I did get my battlecruiser out, and well, the reason why I went to battlecruisers is because they have these orb things, disruptors they're called, and like they are very strong. But the thing is, like, if I go battlecruiser, he can't do anything versus the battlecruisers with him. He cannot orb me, because then I'll just Yamato him and kill everything of his. So that's the idea. Then I saw a ghost enter the field, and I knew the most dangerous guy was bottom left, but I didn't have any energy when I looked there. I wanted to scan just to know who has the ghost. I scan again, because I really need to know who has the ghost, and I gotta be really careful now. Unfortunately, I find out later that bottom left doesn't have the ghost, but I don't know that at this point in time. So I put 2 marines here, and the sole purpose of these marines is to give me vision of the ledge. So when a cloaked ghost or anything walks up here, then I'll be able to see it semi in time. But unfortunately he puts all the turrets there to kill my marines. So this told me at this point in time that he probably had the ghost. And yeah, look, I wanted to Yamato, but it was a bit too late. And he probably had to the bottom left probably had the ghost, because if not, then he wouldn't really care about 2 marines there. So, but that was all misguided, because they didn't. They ended up not having the ghost. So, well, here another ghost enters the field. I believe this one is theirs. Wait, what? Actually, I'm confused now about who has the ghost. But oh well. It doesn't matter, because now I have the shield, and the shield basically makes them invulnerable. It blocks every damage greater than 30, and I should have Yamato'd there. I'm actually not that good a battlecruiser player, I almost never play them, but this was just such an obvious choice, because the ravens get Yamato'd very easily there. Why didn't I Yamato them? That's so stupid. I should have Yamato'd the orb thingies. That was really stupid, but hey. And this time I decided to go on the high ground, then there was nothing he can do. And for some reason I killed one, and the other one I missed, as usual. Clicking is hard. But yeah, so I decided to get another one. Maybe I should have gotten... I'm happy that he rebought them, because that just means more Yamato food for me, but yeah. And now my priority was also to get to mid to heal my battlecruiser. because you want to have as much energy as you can on these things. As you can see, the disruptors are really powerful. Those orbs they shoot out are like so strong. What upgrade did I get there? Probably some kind of mercenary damage thing. Oh no, I got the, was that the support tower? Can't click. I can click here. No, I don't know. And here, decide like, yeah, easy Yamato. Easy peasy here. Oh, should have Yamato the orb things. Keep calling them orb things. Just a way better name than Disruptor. Orb things. But yeah, meanwhile, as you can see, I don't have any medevacs, so I'm not being that, how do you call that? I'm pretty careful with my stim, you know. I see that there are phantoms, and phantoms are very deadly to battlecruisers. They can just move in and kill your BCs very easily, so that's pretty much a danger. Speeding up. And here I see orb thingies, but my ally didn't have his rocks yet, and this is very important because I don't want to get backstabbed all the time, so I decided to kill his rocks for him. And this should have been done way earlier, to be honest, but I guess I was just too busy with bottom left. And meanwhile, just some free food, standing on the high ground, killing stuff. That's always nice. And here is this guy. And yeah, I don't really want to engage the phantoms because my marauders will just feed them hard. So my battlecruisers are pretty strong versus the phantoms because they have a small splash. But problem is the phantoms have 6 range and the marauders I believe have like 5 or 4.5 range. 5 range, yeah. Here I also just realized, I think it was here that I realized that bottom left doesn't have a radar tower yet, so I can just park my BCs on the high ground here and Yamato the disruptors without them knowing what's coming, you know. Or maybe it was a bit later that I realized that. oh, why is my camera not following? Actually it was following, I was just out of position with my camera. One thing I did terribly here was Yamatoing the disruptors. I should have Yamatoed them way more often. I haven't Yamatoed them a single time. Also, this classic mistake or not a classic mistake, but a dumb mistake. Here was when I realized I didn't have a radar tower, so I could just park my things up here and then kill the thing. I didn't send all my 3 BCs there, because that wasn't necessary. And yeah, there I just Yamato them. I should have done that like years earlier, but hey, the game wasn't years old, so. But I should have done that way earlier. Anyway. But here, a classic mistake, as you see, or not, maybe a classic mistake, I'm not sure, but they both went phantoms, they both went the same work, and in general, you never want to get the same work with you and your ally, because that just means that one guy can hard counter you both, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Also, I think he got phantoms after, one of the guys got phantoms after I got my raiders, so very, pretty interesting. But yeah, just avoid getting the same mercenary, and try and avoid to get the 2 different mercenaries who get hard countered by the same thing. Here I was well, Nutsec knew he got High Templar. He pretty much knows what he's doing, so I gotta get Ghost. Is it already building? Yeah, it's already building. So yeah, I gotta get Ghost because I really wanna counter that. My battlecruisers can farm now, and you can like Yamato the High Templar with battlecruisers, but like the time it takes to Yamato, he can just move forward and with his phantoms and kill your battlecruiser, and he can also feedback, which would directly just counter the Yamato. So I didn't want to rely on my thingy. And Ruh-roh, gotta watch out. Unfortunately, I'm really bad with Ghost. But yeah, oh, this is terrible by me, terrible. I see the, this is so bad. I should've, this is so bad. This is just so bad. He killed my, here is like, pack. Oh man, this is just terrible. He kills everything. It's like so bad. At the least I should have Yamato the thing way earlier. I believe, do I still lose my battlecruiser here? Fortunately no. My ally saves me there, but that was really bad, losing 2 battlecruisers due to just... And his medevac play was like very bad as well, because he first moved here over my army and then he moved back here to unload. Like, I should have mounted way earlier, or at least focus fire the medevac or something, because this was just terrible. Like, I saw it coming and he still managed to just get behind me, which was just absolutely horrible by me. So now I'm actually 600 minerals behind in this tab, and my units are badly damaged. My hero Ghost is almost dead. My battlecruiser is like not in the green health, so to say. Or, well, he's just not in the green health, no matter how you say it. So, yeah, here I got the thing just to spam transfusion on these guys, because that's really needed. And I really wanted to rebuy my battlecruisers, because 2 battlecruisers. You don't really want to rebuy your units, and yeah, here a lot of times in this game I EMP'd the High Templar like just once instead of twice, even though I EMP'd twice. Here I see the thing going behind me, so I was like, nope, not gonna buy the battlecruisers right there. And look at that. That's so bad. I should have recalled way earlier. So bad. My ghost fortunately survives. It didn't get recalled, but at least it survives. And now I'm like 900 minerals behind, so this is like very bad. I'm like so bad. Also, my base is not really defended that well versus the drops, as you can see. Just use all my units. Here are my allied tanks for me, which is like very nice. Here I believe I also have like a nice ally. Not the best, but sure, I'll take it, you know. Now that I think about it, the guy in my last video also went Beatles. Oh, nice. So here I got almost 2k money. 2k minerals. So I really wanted to rebuy my battlecruisers simply because I thought they were... I'm not sure actually why I wanted to rebuy them. I think because I was pretty much, even though my bounty says otherwise, I was pretty behind in upgrades and stuff, so I needed something to farm with, and I already gotten the battlecruisers, so... And also the battlecruisers, it just gives the High Templar an extra distraction, an extra thing to feedback, you know? Because if he does it, he risks... He has a big risk of getting Yamato'd, so he's pretty much obligated to cast feedback on them, which is less energy for him, so... But yeah, in general, you really want to be careful about rebuying mercenaries, especially expensive mercenaries as battlecruisers.
Our allies are being attacked.
Unless you really know what you're doing. So yeah. Meanwhile, still haven't killed the High Templar. Either High Templar. And this is a nice little thing. As you can see, it doesn't stim everything, but... Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Oh, let's go. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing pretty great. And then I scanned this. I was like, this guy, his ally, left the game pink, and I was like, damn, that's good feed, man. If I was bottom left or top right, I would definitely have moved in there with my stuff. Here, just scan. I knew something was up because of some reason. I kind of forgot. But yeah, as you can see, this is also great feed. I'm scanning here for the Savior, by the way, because I got 3 battlecruisers and a Ghost there, and if I get Savior, then that's GG. If I get Savior and lose everything, that would be GG. Here I see the medevac, so I was like, gotta protect my tower. The tower is very important for not getting backed. And he just boosts away because he doesn't want to get... Yeah, now Yamato'd or sniped. I should have Yamato'd probably. I don't know, I kind of forgot that Yamato existed, so I barely use it anymore, but I should have used it a lot more often. But yeah, let's go forward. ×4. Last game was way smoother when I went ×4. Probably a lot less mass as well. So nothing really happens. The thing was, like, everybody was attacking through these ledges. You can see the bounty going up of these 2 players. So I knew they were fighting over here. And I know they were fighting over here, you know, because the bounties of both of them are going up. Let's just check it, actually. Yeah, as you can see, he also got double bow ghost. I didn't quite realize that. And he got sniped. That's pretty bad. Like, you want to lose your... It's okay to lose your High Templar due to double EMP, but due to snipe, that's just embarrassing. To be honest, because snipe just takes so long, and double EMP is instantaneous, and you can't. It's really hard to do anything about that. But you should realize there's a ghost long enough to snipe you. Here I see the what they're called, immortals, and like, they're like fairly strong, I think, versus Marauders, because they don't do a lot of splash versus them, but they still way behind in bounty, and I still have a dominating army. More dominating than Dark Monster, yeah, it says. I had to tilt my screen. Dark Ester. And I don't know why I didn't engage that. Should have engaged that, to be honest. Oh yeah, also this guy's OOE, by the way, kind of forgotten. Here, because of lack of medevac, I just sent the marine plane around like this, because I knew bottom right was fairly inactive with regards to tower grabbing. And here, this is nice. Too bad the immortal guy moved back, because that would have been a very nice feat. Here my ally tanking a lot again, which is like super chill. Super nice.
Research complete.
Oh. Don't know what oh yeah, I wanted to just grab the tower. It's annoying. Top right was contesting for the tower a bit, which was annoying. And as you can see, nothing happening again, so I was like, something has got to be happening over here then, because I hadn't seen bottom left for quite some time now. Yeah, kill all the Temple Zealots. And unfortunately this Immortal guy just kept attacking me once, just to shoot one volley and then move back to his base. So that was pretty sad. No money for me. So yeah, I decided to grab that tower once again. I didn't quite go for the tower at the bottom because I knew bottom left would just... it wouldn't make sense with the bottom left. They'd try to get the tower immediately, so... and they're busy there anyway, so yeah. Yeah, this is... got the hiccup. This is just a fairly nice engagement. Gotta be careful with the savior though. I think he should have saviored me there. Actually, he should have saviored me there. If he had saviored, then I lost everything. Nothing going on. I was like, ooh, High Templar, very interesting. Let's do this. Let's go there. But the photon cannons are detectors, so that's pretty. Do they see my ghost, by the way? No, they don't. But photon cannons are detectors, so I couldn't just straight up move in there and then he gets sniped again. That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty hilarious. I send my marine there. Yeah, again, as you can see, green is doing really well, but well, to be honest, bottom right is feeding his High Templars and stuff, so yeah. And Stim, and my ally gets all the juicy marines, and I got all the Temple Zealots. That was less nice, but hey, it didn't quite matter. Here I was getting like everyone was hiding in their base, and once someone finally comes out, they come out with all three. Look at this, and it just gets totally surrounded. Like, that's not what I was waiting for. Like, one at a time is like good feat, but three at a time is like got a recall, so that sucked.
Upgrade complete.
Let's go. And here I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this attack there. My Templar entered the field, so oh, look at this. And here I do not suck, or do I? Yeah, I do. Apparently, I still didn't kill the medevac. Look at this. The medevac's just flying over my army so bad, and I didn't kill the High Templar, which is also sad. Yeah, I gotta be careful that. Oh, do I kill it here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, when you kill medevac, units get dropped with half their health. So that's pretty nice. And kill everything. Still sucks. Here I decided to get my medevac from the last video, just to get the heal. As you can see, my army is really weak.
Upgrade.
Getting the heal upgrade. Unfortunately, I was cooldown, so I couldn't get 2 medevacs. Otherwise, I would have. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. So I think I decided to go to the other shop, right? I should have decided. Yeah, exactly. And just get the heals. As you can see, I have a battlecruiser, a ghost, and a medevac. It's pretty annoying to micro 3 things. And nothing's happening. But as you can see, bounties are rising, so I knew something was going on somewhere, so let's go. Yeah, this just walking by. I scan for the savior, and yeah, my ally just completely tanks the savior for me. Super nice. I was like, well, that's nice of him to do. And here, I was like, I'm gonna go for this High Templar. And there we go, that's how you kill a High Templar. Finally. Took me way too long to kill it, but hey. Better late than never, they say in Dutch. Do I kill the medevac here? Yeah, there we go. That's how that works. I did have to retreat my battlecruiser immediately because that's also a danger if you Yamato it. They just focus fire the closest unit, which was the battlecruiser, and you see the health drop by half immediately. So I had to retreat immediately. For some reason here, I couldn't grab the middle beacon to use transfuse on my battlecruiser. That really sucked. I think it's because of the burrowed beetles, but I'm not sure. It was pretty weird. Pretty weird. Also, I got 1,000 minerals. Why do I not spend it? Is the question.
Research complete.
There we go. As you can see, getting some of these stuffs, and I also got an armor. I got one armor because at one time I had some money, but all the other upgrades were too expensive, so I just got armor. Because why not then? Yeah, in this build, by the way, I balance my mercenary and my marine upgrades a bit, you know, I get a bit of both. Like, I start with, like, I focus in the, at first, look at that, failing the MP. At first I focus a tiny bit on, mercenary, and then later on I focus a tiny bit on marines, but I still keep upgrading both. Here he was expecting to see an empty base, but unfortunately for him, nothing was farther from the truth. Oh, here he goes. So apparently, like way later on in the game, I discovered that this was directed at me. Like, I got burned pretty hard by being called a shoe shiner. I'm not quite sure what the insult is in there, but for some reason, I don't know, it was pretty weird. Yeah, it was pretty weird. He keeps calling me shoe shiner this entire game, and like 10 minutes before the end, only then I realized that he actually was talking to me. I thought he was talking to green, because they were attacking green the entire time, so I was like, it's probably just not talking to me, but yeah. Yeah, I really want to kill this my Templar, so this time I just move in like this. Oh, look at this, it was a pretty nice action. He's attacking my thing, but I knew there was a... Oh, wait. What happened with it? Oh, the High Templar probably got killed by the... No, it got recalled. Oh, well. But I also recalled mine, so we survived. But I was certain there was a High Templar there, so I went in. Would have been dumb if I just lost my ghost there. Yeah, wow. Oops. The player camera was off. As you can see, double ghost. So that's pretty scary. He sniped my medevac, I think. Here, I Yamato a marine because why not? Why is my camera angle so weird? Oh, that's why. I'm like missing everything. I wanted to Yamato the ghost, but scanning is hard. Look at the amount of money though. Damn, got 17k, so I didn't really care that I lost one medevac because I got a lot of money out of that engagement. Now let's speed it up again. So yeah, let's go. As you can see, I'm doing really well, but how do you call that? Aura Lex is also doing really well, so pretty tough. I felt confident about green though, because green was like, I hard countered him, I think. Yeah, I got phantoms, so I was like pretty confident about this.
Upgrade complete.
But the main danger is still bottom left, because if they get High Templar and it gets out of hand, it can get out of hand really fast, you know. It has a high potential of snowballing if other people don't know what they're doing. Here, so you can stop feeling the shoe shiner. I'm gonna pay attention to what he's actually calling me, because I totally didn't pay any attention to what he was saying, because I thought it wasn't directed at me. But yeah, I thought he meant he was feeding green, but whoops.
Research.
Oh well. So what's happening? What am I doing? I was like, yeah, this was nice, just backing him. Can I do this, by the way? Ooh, exciting. I'm not hearing any music though. Whoopsie. And here EMP is my stuff, so I have to move backward just because Like, the trouble with EMP is that also counts as breaking the shield of the battlecruiser. That also does more than 50 damage apparently, so it kills the shield, and yeah, that makes the BC snipeable basically, which is dangerous. But of course, if you see if you get EMP'd, it's pretty obvious that you're getting EMP'd, so it's pretty easy to just move back then. The real danger if you use auto attack, because auto attack of the Ghost also deals more than 50 damage, so it also breaks the shield. So the idea is like you auto attack once to break the shield, and then you just snipe the battlecruiser. Look at this, my Ghost also died, which sucked. I'll choose you. Kill me. So suicidal. You should seek help. But Auralex, being a cool guy. Yeah, kind of unfair. Shoot. What?
Research.
You bought a second. What? Oh, so he's accusing me. He's accusing me of playing on this. That's my feeder account. But no easy with the Void. Does he? I'm curious to know. I wasn't sure this game. Whoa, damn. That's intense music. Do we want this? No. Like, I'm curious to know though, did he realize that, did he say with the Void, did he meant that I was the Void? Did he realize that? Not quite sure. Background music is always nice. Didn't put my entire army in there because that is just a waste. Also got a Phoenix because of the Archon thingamajig. But soon I realized that I actually suck with Phoenix, so later on in the game I just switched to Nova with decent success. I'm gonna get EMP'd, which sucks. So yeah, I'm back, and a lot of back and forth. The army is good feat, but the Archon is just not, and that's the danger. That's the thing.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete. Let's check my upgrades, by the way. Come on, yeah, as you can see, 6 mercenary damage. Yeah, all the range, all the weapon speed. You can get those from the center shop. Very important. Very important stuff, yo. Well, that's actually, this might give a better image. As you see, I try to keep the weapons and health upgrades about the same cost. I don't know why. It's just a good thing to do. Missed EMP, and as you can see, also get this the same cost. Yeah, if you have some spare change, just get some armor. I also got 1 heroic damage, I believe. And yeah, just killing off top right. No, yeah. Just killing them off, not sending too much at the same at once, just to not get saviored, you know. I believe this is where the savior comes into play. He totally didn't. Pro tip: you should definitely save your before you lose your mercenary compound. Try and save your as early as possible. Always. Alright, so this is pretty much boring. There's something going on here. Ooh, we loaded stuff. Let me one base. I did, because I'm so nice. Yeah, this is basically going on. The hard thing is now, like, Ink Timber is called. Ink Timber has a Ghost, and his ally Nutsack has the Archon, and basically the Archon is in danger of Snipe and Graviton Beam, but he can just, with his Ghost, he can EMP the enemy Ghost, so he can't get Graviton Beamed. And that is a very strong combination in general, but it requires very good team play, so... And they did have that. They were pretty good, they were cooperating pretty well. As you can see, moving the Ghost and the Archon together just to EMP the stuff, you know. And, yeah, storming to kill my stuff, which was annoying. Medivacs did help with the storms, though. Yeah. Need to move my things here to... Yeah, there we go with the Phoenix. Just a bit earlier, though. Moving, not keeping the Phoenix that much at the front, because then, here I lift him once, but I fail, so I don't kill. because the army was a bit too strong. I wasn't too sure if I should have focus fired the army or the army or the hero there, because if I focus fired the army, then the hero would escape. But if I focus fired the hero, then my army would just get wiped, and I would not kill the hero, you know. So it's a bit of a decision kind of thing. Get EMP'd once more. Oh wait. Okay. I thought I was on my own camera, but apparently I wasn't. Yeah, so meanwhile, the frames though, the frames. Yeah, I'm pretty much dominating. My ally really wants to kill bottom right, or later on in the game at least. But I was like, nah, let's keep bottom right alive for sudden death at least. Alrighty then. My nose. I'm all cold. I'm having a cold or something. Annoying. Yeah, so I'm just where everyone's just basically waiting for sudden death to come around, you know. Not really a lot of action. Yeah, I can just basically, if I just put my camera here, I think I'll just catch all the action. You can see just going back and forth a bit, and him with the storms, and he gets a lot more money with the storms, unfortunately. Meanwhile, yeah, oh, look at this camera, it's just ideal to catch every, oh, that storm is so great. It's insane. Well, get me that Archon. I'm curious to know if he loses his Archon, by the way, because I remember there was a time where his Archon just wasn't here. Oh, ×4, that's a lot of speed. That explains stuff. Look at this. I was scanning this and I was like, oh yeah, this, I remember this. I was scanning this and I was like, wow, what happened there? 1,000 minerals, pretty good trade, if you ask me. Archon for a Savior is always, or an Ultimate Hero for a Savior is like always a good trade, because at sudden death, Saviors give you like 1,000 minerals or something. And well, Ultimate Hero is 1,000 minerals, so that's pretty good. In general, you really want to get people to use Saviors just before sudden death, because it's highly unlikely they'll get a Savior that's worth 1,000 minerals, you know, that gives them 1,000 minerals, so try and use Saviors if you can, or try and bait out Saviors, not use them, try and save them. But yeah, it's a little bit of pro tactic. You don't really need to keep, look at this guy just sniping me, so rude. I was kind of like, not careful with my medevac, because they are fairly cheap at this point in the game. Here we go, sudden death. So put 2 units there just to get the monies. As you can see, 1,600 income. You also get like 10-minute income, and you get savior income, so you get like rich at sudden death, which is always a nice feeling. But yeah, meanwhile, the one guy is promoting the Spectre. I think I'm gonna scan. As you can see, I'm also moving my battlecruisers back, because at this point in the game, it's not because of the Spectre or anything, but at this point in the game, it's such a late game that anything just one-shot, almost anything one-shots a battlecruiser, you know? I mean, if you can look at the health, there's 155 health on a Marine, and, well, as you see, yeah, a lot less than 10 times the health of the Marine does a battlecruiser have. AKA, battlecruisers are very easily killed late game, and I'm saving them just so, because the useful thing about them is that you can still use Yamato to kill mercenary compounds, because mercenary compounds usually, or at least in 99% of the games, don't get additional health, so that's very strong to just snipe mercenary compounds with, you know. And yeah, my ally, as you can see, one there wanted to kill bottom right, but I definitely didn't want to do that, because if we killed bottom right, then bottom left would have only had to focus on my Phoenix. Well, now he has to focus on not getting lifted by the Phoenix and not getting sniped by bottom right, so keeping them alive is like very important. Keeping bottom right alive is like very important until we can definitely crush bottom left. But it's hard because Archons are strong. But yeah, just getting middle here. I don't really want to get too big of an engagement, but the Archon is not here, so this was pretty safe. And I'm also getting a Spectre. I realized that my Phoenix aren't doing anything at the moment, and I was really bad with them, so I just killed them myself and used the gas to get the Nova. Because Nova would almost surely kill. He's like, kill the observer, but I don't really care. It's just an observer. Get a better comp and internet connection. I think this was the point in time. Somewhere you complains about lag again, and then they say like, I have 0 lag, and then he's like, yeah, because you're the cause of it or something, and then I was like, oh, I'm the shoe shiner. So yeah, come on, something happened, please. It's just basically, you know, in game, this is just great for me, you know. Nothing happening is great because, well, nothing is happening. I'm getting money, you know, but it's not really good for the viewership. But yeah, I'm just basically getting free money like this, so I'm okay with this. Although with trading engagements, you are getting more money than from middle, so that's also a thing. Yeah. Alright, let's just see this then. As you can see, this guy's doing really well. 11. Oh. Ooh, stuff is happening. Someone got an achievement. That was me. Oh yeah. Yeah. Getting the tower because more vision, more better. And of course it gets killed, so. But yeah. I was like, maybe I should put my Nova there, and then I just got scanned immediately, so maybe not. Maybe not. Don't really want to kill bottom right's Nova, because that's just an additional threat for the Archon, which is always good. I think I don't know at this point in time. Is the Archon dead or not? It seems to be alive. And Chris is like, go, kill him, but I was like, no, don't kill him. I was like, no, I don't want to kill bottom right. That's like the worst thing you can do. Or not the worst thing maybe, but it's like he is very good, useful to us alive, you know. I mean, it might have been a good thing for my ally just to fed him the beetles, because making him a bit more stronger is also a bit more better for us, because it's a bit worse for bottom left. Player camera is not on, that explains stuff. I was like, oh, I can almost look at the range, I can almost snipe it, but I didn't want to get EMP'd, so I moved back. I got, as you can see, I also got 7 heroic damage upgrades. I totally forgot to get these upgrades though, and that was pretty dumb, but in the end I did end up getting them. But yeah, I really wanted to, I just got the 7 damage upgrades because I really want to one-shot the thing. Look at this, I didn't one-shot it, that sucked. But hey, I killed it. I may have lost my Nova there, but like he uses his Archon. He uses his Archon to yeah, basically get all his money. That's his only source of income because his army just sucks. So if I trade my Nova for his Archon, then bounty-wise we might not. It might just be equal, but like for the money you can get during the period, I'm still farming with my army while he isn't getting 0 money. So it's just better. It's better in every aspect. Yeah, it's just a good trade, you know. Yeah. Don't really know what else to say about it. I'm rebuying my Medivac because healing is OP. Healing is like so strong on this. It's insane. Weird sounds coming from the outside. Yeah. Meanwhile, as you can see, I'm also like keeping a couple of units on hold position there, just to ensure that I'll always keep getting my money from middle. So yeah. There's my Nova. Yeah, there it is. As you can see, my Nova was also done a bit more sooner. Ooh, barely missed the lash there. Sucks so hard. And now I got the smart idea to go to the high ground here, just to do that. I was like, yeah, snipe it, and then still alive. So annoying. I also got EMP'd, but I don't really care about that. I just sniped him. That snipe. Yeah, so meanwhile, bottom right has the middle now, which kinda sucks, but hey. It's not the worst thing that can happen. Look at this. My ally is like trying pretty hard, you know. He's like, he has the right idea, you know, attack at the same time with me, and he tank for me and stuff. That's like good, but here I kill the Nova because, well, it is 1,000 minerals. And the Archon was as good as dead. I'll kill the Observer there because more dead observers is more better. Lagging this game out. Here was what here was, yeah, here. Like, no lag for me. And then he was like, yeah, you only cause lag. I mean, alright, this is me gonna be criticizing a lot and hating a lot, but let's be honest. He said, nice tactic, lagging this game out. I mean, you're a freaking beta tester and you blame your loss on lag instead of lag on skill, and you're even OOE and you still don't. I mean, you're beta tester and OOE and you blame your loss on the lag and stuff and keep on insulting me the entire game. I mean, that's just TV disapproves, man. TV disapproves. So yeah, it's pretty sad. I'm like, I had no idea what did he mean with a shoe shiner. Like, what is that? I mean, it's my profession, but like, is that? I mean, it's like, that's someone who like brushes or how do you call that? Cleans shoes, right? But I mean, it's just a job, right? I mean, is that insulting? Not really sure. I was like so weirded out, like shoe shiner. I was already weirded out when I didn't even know it was pointed at me. I was already like, but how was that an insult? But yeah, weird stuff. But yeah, I was pretty saddened about him that he was just, you know, coming up with all kinds of excuses for his pretty sad loss. So yeah, and I see a base empty, so I just kill everything. I was like, yeah, this was also the point in time where I just killed everything. Now I was like, well, bottom left is dead, so now I can just kill everything. And I got a nice achievement. I see in the minimap, by the way, that we're getting owned in our base, but it doesn't really matter because I know my army is strong, so, or at least way stronger, because I also hard counter him. Although his bounty, actually, I was pretty much deceived by his by the bounty. I thought that he was a lot more weak, but I didn't just quite realize how high his bounty was. Well, GG, nope, no GG. And then here, I thought I would be able to kill him outright, but not really. So decided to get a bit more stronger, and my medvac got sniped. Wah wah wah. You have played alone. Good job. Oh, thank you. But yeah, they just died too fast late game, so no real reason. Here I'm like scanning kill the ghost because he was really rude killing my medevac, so getting some revenge there. Yeah, I'm like nuking time, baby. This now it was just fun times, you know. Getting I also got the nuke thing. Look at this. It just moves in because if it would have stayed, it would have gotten killed by the nuke. Although I'm not really sure. It looked like a misclick, but it could also just been moving away from the nuke. But that also just meant he got vaporized by my army. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment and good stuff. You know, do that, and see you guys later.